Yeah, the movie 1917, the World War I
I
movie.
love that movie.
I did too. And to
How did they do that movie?
this is this was my point to Quentin, and he
Yeah.
felt I was overly impressed with it, and maybe I was, because he's a cinematic genius. So to him, it was no big trick. To us, it was.
It's a big trick.
I think so too.
Of course.
No, he allowed that, but he just thought I was a little overly impressed with the one-shot thing. And I understand. I got where they changed the magazine when he goes in and it turns to black. I get it. Hitchcock did the same thing with
Absolutely, Hitchcock did it all the time.
Not all the time. He did it in Rope.
And I'll tell you who else.
Rope.
In Rope.
That's the
movie. He'd go into a trunk.
Yes,
dolly
or he'd go
into
right
a trunk
behind Jimmy Stewart's back.
Right, and pull back.
I mean, but that's the technology. The magazine doesn't last more than like 40 minutes, so you got
11 minutes on a magazine. But now that isn't a problem.
No,
electrical.
But just to give the audience that point of view, where there's never a cut, it just brings you so much more into the story, like, wow, I'm really here, because it's continuous as our life is.
Orson Welles did a lot of it too.
One shot?
Where
Like what? Not Citizen Kane.
Not Citizen Kane, but what was the other one that he... The
Magnificent Ambersons?
Magnificent Ambersons.
Is one shot?
And also some of the gangster movies. Our friend director, gangster.
Clint Eastwood.
Gangster.
Ice Cube. Edward G. Robinson.
Well,
Jimmy Cagney.
No, the director of
Martin Scorsese.
Martin Scorsese.
Okay, I feel
did a long shot.
I feel like we're a married couple that just lost the newlywed game. But it's just an amazing movie and some of the shots. Remember the one where he sees a plane, they're on the ground, and you see it having a dogfight in the distance, and without cutting, the plane has a dogfight up in the sky and then crashes right where these actors were looking at it and pointing at it in the sky. And then it continues as they drag the guy out of the plane, and then he kills him.
How did they well, they must have superimposed. They did it.
And this, don't get me started on award shows, but this is, just to me, evidence number 392 that they're full of shit, because a movie like that and The Revenant, which I've always thought should have won Best Picture, because they took the art of filmmaking to another level. That has to be better than just, it's the kind of movie that made us feel good about ourselves. And I
absolutely agree with you,
yeah.
But especially there are awards for that. It's taking the technology that everybody knows. I mean, it's advanced, but superimposition and special effects, but taking it to such like that, with that scene of a dogfight going on while the characters, it's like, that's not important. What's important is down here. No, that's not important. But oh my God, it's important. It's so
right.
an intelligent use of existing technology.
All I could think of after I watched that was the very first movie that won the Academy Award was Wings.
Right.
Howard Hughes.
Right.
Hey everyone, I'm on Substack now. Check it out and subscribe now at billmaher.substack.com. What could be simpler than that? My name, then .substack.com.